Hi there, Leo. Welcome, and anyone else tuning in here. Thank you all so much for connecting here to you. If this is your first time sort of watching, welcome. And this is, yes, a tarot reading. We will be working with the tarot deck, but I'll also be channeling. So just a heads up, if at times it's like, what is going on? Why is she kind of like hearing things and feeling things and smelling and picking up on different things, and what are all these things? And so I'm channeling. So it's kind of like a really vivid dream, like lucid dreaming. So take it as you will. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's clear it and ground. I'm hearing ouch. I don't know what that's alluding to. Okay, let's clear it again and ground. Now, Leo, I was meditating your energy before I turned on the camera, and I was getting specific. Well, first off, this is your October 15th to the 31st of the month reading. Always keep in mind that, what does come through here can speak of something that has sort of been also building to this point, cyclical even, we can say in that way, especially given that we have so many planets retrograde around this time. We've got Mars retrograde, we've got Mercury retrograde, we've got even Pluto in post shadow. It's still sort of in the retrograde, sort of cascading out there. It hasn't completely gone direct. It's technically direct, but again, even the post shadow period does have its own sort of no, don't jump up there, Bandit. It's a little too high for him, and I don't want him to hurt himself. Okay, yeah, okay, good boy. So he's gonna go over the couch now. Hopefully. But for a number of you, it's like, these post-shadow retrograde phases can still have their own sort of character, both sides in that way, and they can be really, really actually intense, the energy associated with the post-shadow period and the pre-shadow period as well. So, oh, hello, who's this? Gina. Thank you for your comment. Thank you guys for your support on every way. And oh, Bandy, you want to come up here? I think he wants to come up here. Okay. Yes, we can. Come up here. Boo. Boo, 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 boo. You guys, Leo, for a number of you could actually be connecting with someone who you've known for quite some time. All right. Possibly, and always take it as you will. Jump, Bandit. Good boy. Okay, and now, for a number of you, Leo, I was meditating your energy, and again, I invite you, right, come back to this reading 6 months down the line, 8 months down the line, and you might find that there is a whole new meaning and sort of what the concept was that you thought you were working with at this particular time. So, we've always had, I'm sure, those experiences where you're kind of working with some kind of concept, and it feels like something very particular at a certain point, and then it's like, months down the line, it's like you have this zoomed out perspective, and it's just all so much more clear to you. So again, whatever that may mean in particular, for a number of you. Hello, Hillary. Wow. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for connecting and tuning in. Hello, Go with the Flow. Hello, Samantha. Oh, you guys are too sweet. Hi, Moonchild. Hi, Venus. Oh, did I see Go with the Flow? Oh, wait, I saw Moonchild. Okay, or Samantha, yeah. So anyhow, thank you guys again for your support. Now let's jump into it. Leo, I was meditating on your energy, and yes, I was meditating on energy. I'm seeing that there's something you're preparing for. Now, I was hearing specifically, like, you're looking in on some space, and it's something just becomes really clear. Like, you're looking at something really closely, and you feel like you have to make some sort of executive last-minute decision. Like, it is something that, and I don't know, we'll pull some cards here to see exactly, has it been something that you've been taking your time with? Is it something that you've been kind of putting off? Whatever it is, I'm seeing that it gets to the point, for a number of you, I'm seeing that this is something that just, it's kind of like, maybe for a number of you, there was no timing on this. And I do actually want to get the tarot, the deck right now here. There wasn't sort of no, like, oh, right or wrong time to carry this out. However, there is the sensation of, knowing when the so-called feeling of the right time sort of is. And so, maybe for a number of you, you get to this point where you're like, you just stand up. You're like, you arise. You're like, I'm rising to the occasion. Son of Pentacles right now. For now, this is definitely something you had on your mind, one way or another. I'm not saying this is like a ball that was thrown at you out of left field and you just like happen to catch it. Not so much. I'm hearing it for a number of you in this way. Wow, your own card here. I want you to actually be able to see the cards as I pull them. And okay, here we are. Strength card popped out right there, but simultaneously too, the Hierophant. Okay, upside down. So, this is your own card in the Major Arcana. Leo, I'm seeing you're like, should I show up? Should I do it? Like, you're looking at some space really closely. Should I? What do you think? Is it the right time? And it could be something, you're kind of reflecting on, contemplating, you with you. Now, for a number of you, this has to do with some kind of project. It is maybe even a proposal. The Devil's in reverse. It could be, a proposal. But for a number of you, it's something where you were like, look, if I'm going to do this, I got to really do this. Like, I got to go all out. And it could be something, even for a number of you, it's a huge investment. Maybe it's something pretty expensive even as well. Now, I'm hearing Star, Star, Judgment card right there over the Strength card. For a number of you, this is a space in which you feel, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta show up. And it can be this sensation that, you know, there is maybe this feeling of pressure. We have the Hangman in reverse. I'm hearing building to the point where we say, you know what, I think I gotta just go ahead and do this. Like, there's no point in like waiting. I'm here, I should just ask her. I'm hearing that Three Swords of right. Oh, Daughter Swords in reverse. Remember, this is someone who you've known in the past. For those, you got a lot of Leo in your chart. You could be dealing with someone who's got a lot of Pisces. You've been, for a number of you, I'm just hearing this way, you've been stalking them. It's like, yeah, the moon right there with the two pentacles in reverse, moon upright. It's like, what are they into? No, I really need to know, like, and whatever they're into, like, what are they into? I'm hearing that as well. Wow, interesting. What are they into? Now, this could be something of a it can be a negotiation as well. Maybe something that you're drawing out. You want to be very careful with the way that you sort of word whatever the space is. Itching my nose right there like crazy. There's something maybe financially based as well for a number of you here. Ace of Swords. Well, you really were patient with this. I'm hearing that as well. Some Swords in reverse, like you didn't, yeah, and it could be in the wave as well, like, well, I've been thinking about investing in this space, but it never got to the point where I really felt like I made my decision on it. So, you know, I was kind of making the rounds. I'm hearing that, like, kind of getting feedback, talking to a number of people, saying like, you know, what are you into? What, you know, maybe even testing things out. Like Bandit just like jumped on this, you know, he thought he wanted to sit on this couch, and then now he's like, actually, I think I'm gonna go sit on the floor. Like I was much better off there. I don't know what that's linked to, but okay. Now, Leo. Father Wands right there. Flipping the Hierophant right there. There's an exhalation. Big turn here that we make with the Three of Pentacles as well, flopping out right over the Mother of Cups and the Father Wands. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing I'm in love and like I just need to like learn my lines. This is for a number of you. Like I know that I'm interested maybe in that person, but like the way I address the passion is not just a matter of my personality at that point. This is Go With The Flow. Thank you, Go With The Flow, for tuning in. Hello. You picked up. You picked up. Go With The Flow. It takes two to tango, right? Okay. Cool. Thank you guys for connecting. Whoa, we got some shouting in the backdrop there. Oh boy. Okay, talking about audience here for number of you. Nine of Wands. Now, yeah, for a number of you, this is something where you're like, maybe for a number of you, you're picking up on the energy, the vibe of another. You're like, I'm hearing, I can feel it coming in the air tonight, but I'm hearing, I can feel it building in the air. Like, I'm seeing you even in a restaurant, Leo, you're like, there's just something in the air tonight. Like, I can tell that everyone is talking about me. I'm hearing that as well with the Nine of Wands and the Son of Swords. Maybe even have a premonition. Oh boy. Someone's like looking at you, Leo. They're like, I think you need to go over there and just like look them in the eyes and just like say what you feel. One second. This could be a metaphor. I mean, one second. I think you should go over there and just look. Just look. Just turn around. This person's so much shouting. It's like, you know, when a performer's about to go on stage, like the audience hypes them up. That's what I'm feeling right here. Okay, with the Ten of Wands and the Four of Wands and the Ten of Swords right there and the Four of Pentacles, like someone's like, look, I'm here. I gotta have a plan B, like just in case like plan C doesn't work out. I'm hearing that as well. Oh wow, very interesting. So maybe this is something that you are negotiating. You're like, well, what do I set up? I'm hearing as the first option here. I'm hearing that you could actually be wanting to finance something. Now let's look at the cards that fall on the floor. What were they? This is something you're very interested in. I'm hearing this from everybody, very passionate about. I'm hearing that again, like very, very. Also, though, you find this as sacred, sentimental sort of space, and I'm hearing connection for a number of you. We'll pull another card here on these cards: the Ten of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Tower, and the Five of Swords in reverse. Let's pull another card here: the Moon and the Hermit as well, with the World in reverse. Oh my God! For a number of you, the Moon with the Justice card. Holy moly! Over the World. Hi, I will be like everything you need me to be. I just need to know, like, are you interested? I'm hearing like at all. Okay, this person maybe feels like they're taking a strike here. Yes, Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords, Daughter of Pentacles. They're like, hi, I have no idea. Like, do you see me in that way? This is for a number of you. Like, this comes out of maybe you are the one proposing something that you feel can be considered, kind of coming from left field. Now, there is like so much social pressure here for a number of you. A little bit of anxiety, a little bit of, what if it's not the way I see it? And like, this is maybe for a number of you. You've had a crush on someone. I'm hearing this right over. Oh, thank you, Simon Tali Batiste. Wow. We got a $49.99. We got a $9.99 earlier. You guys, I'm feeling hot tonight. Oh, the Star comes through right there. Whoa, with the Mother Cups. Okay, so something, okay, it's very interesting. Yep, Five of Cups in reverse when you're in the Star bright. Like something in the environment. I'm seeing it in this way for a number of you, Leo. Like, this is maybe something that you were meditating on. You're like, you know, I was going back and forth. I was kind of thinking, you know, is it the right time? I'm hearing that again. And it's like, I'm seeing you even in a restaurant, you're like, I'm hearing, this is sweet, yeah, it's sweet, but I don't know, there's something to it. There's something more that's needed. This came through in the Scorpio reading for October 15th, 31st. Now it's like this. It's like you're looking at in this space, I'm hearing that as well. And then it's like something in the environment suddenly, Leo, catches your attention. I'm here also catches you off guard. And it's not in that moment that you feel that the timing is just right there. I'm hearing that to strike whatever also this chord is, maybe this conversation for a number of you, it's something where you're just like, yes, the parallel sort of, the tracks for the train have aligned, and like the train can move, and I feel like that's what we need to do. One's like a star and the Mother Cups. This is something maybe even that you're admitting, hold on a second. You're telling someone, you're like, look, this is what I feel. I mean, this is my professional opinion. I'm hearing that as well. It is going to be a huge shock maybe to a number of people. There's no question, no doubt about that. With the Star and the Mother of Cups and the Ace of Wands. I'm hearing, I've wanted to like say this. I just was waiting for the right time. I'm hearing that as well. Let's pull a card here for each of the days. Let's clear it and ground. Some of you dealing with a water sign. Someone is really, really attracted to split with Mother Wands right there. Hey, I'm blah, 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 blah. I'm hearing that like blah, blah. La 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 la, my tongue, I don't know. Daughter Cups, I can't speak, what's wrong? I don't know, I just lost my grammar. I mean, that was a little bit, just a little bit. Son of Wands here, upright, Two of Cups. I don't know what I really, what are you in the mood for? I'm hearing love. I'm hearing this for a number of you. Two Cups. Son of Wands, the person's like, no, I mean, like, in terms of your dish, like, what do you want? This is maybe if someone's like a waiter or waitress, and like, someone's like, just, they're mesmerized. I'm hearing this for a number of you. I want a napkin right now. One second. I'm drooling. I'm hearing with the Two of Cups and the Son of Wands. Okay. Daughter Cups. Mother Wands. This is even like a table with like a lot of people sitting here. This is like a party. I'm hearing this well for a number of you. Oh my god, I'm hearing quarters, please, for the jukebox. It's getting awkward. I think she's picking up on it. The high notes in my overture audition. Yeah, I think she's picking up on the fact that I'm kind of into her like that, and I'm starting to look at myself like I am linked in material for that. Wow. Okay, hold on. This person is like, they feel awkward. They're turning around. They're like, yep, she definitely knows that I am looking at her like that. Okay, Daughter Cups upright, Mother Swords in reverse, and the Emperor right. I'm seeing people at like a party or some kind of event. They're like, I'm hearing institution. I'm hearing that as well. They're like, so do you think that she's like also into marriage? This is what someone's like just talking to someone. They're like, what do you think? Like, what do you think she's into? What do you think she's gonna do? I'm hearing Shrek. This person has a vote. One of their friends, just like they're all eating at this dinner table. Like this one person stands up, they're like, Shrek, I've got it. Okay, they could be referring maybe to this person as Shrek, but once again, that's their vote. So that's an indirect thing. They're like, you're Shrek, remember? I'm hearing that as well. I mean, I guess. Alright, this person's like, just work with me here, okay? I mean, it's a metaphor, let's clear it. Son of Pentacles looking down at the Eight of Wands. Their friend has like a PowerPoint at the dinner table, like in a metaphorical way. They like stand up and they're like, I think I have your answer. This person's like, all right. Well, I'm gonna hear you out. I'm in Boulder, Colorado. This person is like a total teenager. Like whoever this is standing up right there, they have typos written all over their file folder. I mean, they have like stickers on they're maybe very young. I don't know, take as you will. Star here with the daughter there. Maybe they even know this person. One second. They're like, I know her really well. Okay, she's like my best friend. I mean, this is for a number of you. Like, just listen to me. I'm hearing Jessica as well. Daughter Cups, a Star. Listen, I fried her fish before. I know her really, really well. Maybe this person is even like a waiter. It's like, okay, this is a number of people who maybe wait on someone here, or vice versa. Maybe a number of people who, maybe it's even like a chef or something. How many of you know what this is referring to? Does it have to do with a restaurant or food or I'm hearing chef station number 445, waiting on table number 2. I'm hearing that with the Mother Cups. Person's like, they have like a little number thing. They stand it up. Anyhow, yeah, the Son of Cups and the Daughter Cups. Yeah, Son of Cups waltzing into the part of the restaurant that is to make it clear to the Daughter Cups that this person's like, do you have a ticket? They're like, no. Or you gotta stand over there. Are you staring at my boobs right now? I mean, those are on my chest. Like, this is someone else. I don't know what's going on. Maybe this person's like very young. I don't know what. Hold on. We got a startler stare on aisle 2. Someone's like, I'm here, can I have some Windex? I'm here, 409, Daughter Cup. Somebody is mesmerized. I'm hearing my big fat Greek wedding. I'm hearing that as well. Like, this person, oh my gosh. They're maybe even meeting the whole family. They all can tell, though, that, like, someone is in love with someone. I'm hearing that as well. It's obvious, whatever this is, like, really, really, really obvious at this point. Son of Cups and the Mother Cups. Now, for a number of you, it's interesting. Well, let's backtrack. I was meditating your energy, Leo, and I was hearing, someone's definitely meeting someone's parents, no question. Then feel free again to come back to this reading 6 months down the line, 8 months down the line, 9 months down the line, and sort of see, you know, what is it that possibly has brought itself to my attention. I'm hearing as well in that way. And one second, it could be something unexpected though as well. Let's clear it, but like it is obvious in the way that it becomes clear, if that makes sense. Now, one second, someone's like, they're introducing themselves to someone's parents. They're like, she thinks I'm like a stop sign, I think. Why did she, okay, she stopped right here. Hi, I'm hearing that. Okay, daughter cups and the son of cups. Why does she see me like a story on Facebook? I don't get it. She's not taking me seriously. I'm hearing this whenever like someone feels like maybe someone's parents don't really get their whole image. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing I talk like a news station. I'm hearing that with the son of cups. One second. So it's like even loud music in the environment. They're like trying to shout like so this person hears them. They're talking about who they are. I'm hearing who they ought to be. I'm hearing that like their dreams, their visions. I'm hearing for the future. Son of cups. I'm hearing the letter R. I mean the radio's on so loud. This person's like, all right, okay, cool, wow. You cut up what? You cut up someone else's name and then you rearrange it and you put on, oh, I can kind of get that, yeah. So it's like, I do like covers of like songs. I'm hearing that this person could be a DJ. Let's clear it. Son of cups and the mother of cups or the father cups. Like, how do we do this? Okay, I'm hearing stick an apple in her eye. I'm hearing maybe her ear. I don't know. That could be a metaphor. I don't know what that's linked to. But anyways, now Leo, I was meditating your energy and I was getting this specifically. Like I was hearing it in this way. You're looking at some space and it's like something gets really again clear to you. You're like, okay, that's definitely not going to work like that. I might as well stop thinking of it in that way. Like and right now, like maybe for a number of you, this could be in this in the way of saying, I thought that maybe I could just kind of be friends with them and like. God help us both. If that's my plan with this connection, like if I try to play it off like I don't care, like I don't really have feelings for her, I'm hearing that as well. I kid you not. Well, we have the mother of cups, we have the father of cups. Let me just show you, Leo. I want to see. Mother of cups, father of cups. A pair. Court cards, water energy. Then we have the son of cups, and we have the daughter cups. Another pair. Court cards, water energy. And we have the star, you know, linking all this magic sort of that oozes out from the table that they're all sitting at. I'm reading that with one another. Then we have right there flipping out is the Empress upright and the Emperor in reverse. Now for a number of you, and you have the Chariot in reverse, sitting there at the base of the Empress and the Four of Cups upright. Now it's interesting because there is something here. You know, the Four of Cups upright. There is something that for a number of you, I'm hearing it's with their family, no question. Someone's meeting someone's family, like no question. It's like. Yeah, they're asking me these questions like, I don't know, do they, it's like someone doesn't know. Do they know that I know that they know that I know? Like, do they, plain and simple, baby. Do they know that I like her? I'm hearing that as well, like, even, like, what do they know? I'm hearing that, like, this person's even, like, they're like, hey, so how do your parents know that, like, we're in love? I'm hearing that as well. They know that you're definitely, like, Leonardo DiCaprio for Rose's ideal of the perfect, entrance at least. I mean they don't just accept any ball or bat and just, you know, assume that they hit it off like immediately. I'm hearing that like, okay, so interesting. So they're still courting. Maybe the parents are courting the I'm hearing the kids, the students for a number of you. I don't know, this is very interesting. They're very young though. Once again, daughter cups, father swords in reverse. I'm hearing keep up the tempo. There's definitely music here related in some ways, like maybe in the backdrop. Now I'm hearing samba. With the daughter cups upright. It's interesting though because I'm also seeing that I'm hearing Shrek. I'm hearing that folklore with the son of cups. Someone feels like they need to like add up the digits for someone else in their phone. Like someone maybe even has like an issue with their phone or the phone number. They're like, let me help you with that. Like this is at a party though. This is so very again a specific message. I'm hearing Sotheby's with the son of cups. I'm hearing son of a bitch as well. I'm hearing that with the father swords. He deleted all of my phone numbers like on my phone log. Like he literally like it's like that person who wanted to help and then oops, you no longer have any more friends on your friends list. I'm sort of sorry though, but I'm sort of not because like you did give me a really weird look at the door, so whatever. Anyways, okay, father's was reverse again there. Let's clear. This could be all in terms of history. I'm hearing that with the father's reverse. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing give me a branch, an olive branch. I'm hearing to lean on here. Father says it could be again, like, it can be in an indirect way here a little bit. There could be a code language as well. Again, there could be a surprise here for a number of you. I'm seeing people, like, they're darting glances to one another in this room. Now, it is really official for a number of you. Whatever this is something you've really planned for, towards, you've waited for a number of you, Leo. You've really saved up for here with the Chair in reverse, and Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing their parents are there, your parents are there, everyone's parents are there. I'm hearing that, like, at the end of the day. Anybody who has parents, they're there. And their parents are, yeah, okay, let's clear it. 3 of Pentacles, this person feels like maybe this is also overwhelmed. Like, they don't know what to expect at the, yeah, one second. They're, like, at the dinner table. I hear that again. I'm hearing, so does she know that I'm in love with her? Wait, so how do you get to this point where you're meeting someone's parents, but it's like you don't even know, it's like you're still in that first stage of wanting to make that first wave of an impression on this person. It's like, well, this is our first date too, kind of. Oh, because I am married to her in my mind's eye. I'm hearing that as well for a number of you. I'm hearing good luck. Someone's like so someone's family member, they're patting this person on the back. They're like, good luck with all of your time there. I don't know what you're doing with your time. Like, they don't understand something here. They don't understand. They're like, who is that? Was he good or bad? I don't get it. Was he in the good list or bad list? I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear it. Maybe someone's throwing a party. They have a lot of people there. Their family are meeting their friends. I don't know who's who. Is this the good guy? Like, maybe someone is notorious, and then there's, like, someone was like, well, no, he's, like, a nice guy. I'm hearing that as well with the daughter cups. I'm hearing ripe or just sweet. I'm hearing that as well. Interesting. You know when fruit ripens, like, way too long, and it becomes just, like, super sweet, like, very, 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 like, almost like musty banana sweet, like, you know, the one that you're better off using for the cooking of some kind of muffin or pie with banana pie. Interesting. Banana cream pie, maybe? Okay, I don't know. Let's clear. I'm hearing Boston so strongly here. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing I need to arise. I'm hearing this to the occasion. This person is, like, breaking the friend zone gap in front of all of their family. This is, like, again, it's like, I'm here, the rat of the pack, the run to the litter. I'm hearing this one. Mother cups, they're not suspecting this, maybe. Or maybe someone turns around. Yes, this is absolutely for a number. Their behavior shifts dramatically, and maybe they were, like, a longtime friend. They went to, like, school with this person. They were always, like, the friend, the really good friend. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it around. And it's like, now it's like Bellevue. I'm hearing Bellevue College High. I'm hearing that. Jessica, thank you for your donation. Wow, here you are. How was Elf? Did the movie change any scenes here or there? Like, because, you know, sometimes, like, it's interesting. Sometimes they're, like, the movies, right? They have, like, different versions sometimes, right? So sometimes you'll, like, watch a movie and then you watch it on another platform and you'll be like, whoa, wait, I never saw that scene. So, you know, opening it up, this is to make Jessica feel less awkward. Just in case, you know, she did happen to see it again. She watched it, listen, we'll say it like this. She pointed things out that, like, before she hadn't, like, she picks up on things, you know, you can watch a movie, like, 2,500 times and you'll see different things in the movie every time. So, let's clear it in crowd. All right, 2 of Cups door. Someone's like, okay, why don't you stand up and, like, give everyone your speech? I'm hearing this, okay. Well, I'm just a skater boy. I said, see you later, boy. But this time I really want her. I heard that was the father's voice. Like, maybe this guy, yeah. For a number of you, this person was like, they didn't really have a really great first impression, maybe, for a number of you. Feel free to check out the Libra reading about 6 months back. I almost said Czech Republic. Check the I'm hearing the blazer that you're wearing. Make sure the buttons are all on there. I don't know. Let's clear it around. I'm here. Check the front of your chest. Okay, like, anyways, let's clear it. That reading was a leopard print onesie. Someone was like, oh god, no, like, I am, like, not gonna leave with a good score if I don't keep the tally. This person's circulating at this party. They're, like, talking to everyone. They're hyper vigilant of the impression they're leaving on every single person there. They're like, everybody needs to, like, have, like, more money in the purse now than when they entered with it on. Interesting. They're like, I want to take really good care of everyone. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe they're a bouncer or something. Well, or the person who transports their coats. Son of Pentacles upright. Now, let's clear it. This person is they got a really big heart. They're like, I really want to make sure also that Velma is comfortable. They're, like, backstage. It's, like, very interesting. Mother ones were there. I'm seeing, like, the real world. I'm hearing Canada and Kansas. Okay, anyways. It's like, you know when they go backstage, this is like all strangers. They live in a house together, and like they get to know one another, yada yada. And so you have the cam on these people, and I'm hearing students for number. Anyways, let's clear it. You have this cam on these people, and you're kind of observing their antics and how they get to know each other, and yeah. So and then it's like, but then you have, and each one of them has their own sort of their backstage moment where they have a camera and they have a personal moment with the camera and they're telling, well, that sounds kind of weird. Okay, anyways, let's clear it. They're kind of offloading, okay, like everything that's going on in the house as they're living with these other people. So it's like the confessional, okay. Now, yeah, so this person is like, I want to make sure that she's happy, but this person's at the party. Maybe they're confiding in someone there. They're like, yeah, you know, Charlotte, like, she's got a big web, like, they're really talking, like, very highly of somebody here. Father one, that's what it was. I was like, what is the father one's looking down at? Because the father one's popped out apart from this other card, and I was thinking, you know, father one's upright, but this card's upside down. Okay, well, that, for the father one to show up like that, and so obviously, it's like two people who show up in such a way to an event where you just feel it. You're like, they came in, they strolled in like maybe 5 minutes apart from one another, but they're definitely, I'm here also fucking, I don't know what Vaseline to, let's clear it. But I'll tell you, it's like, okay, this is for another movie though, someone's like, I want to tell like your family that like, we're also, I'm hearing fated, I don't know what this could be, metaphor, fated, I'm hearing that as well. Empress here, like, I want to tell them that like, you're the one, share it here. This could be someone who's pregnant as well. Empress here, me the following. I know somebody's got a lot of Aries in the chart. This person's like, I'm hearing Bellevue again, so strong. I'm hearing Canada, Kansas. Now, I'm hearing I'm hearing, do you think, like, she's your type? This is, like, maybe someone's cousin. I'm hearing elf so strongly here. I don't know what that's linked to. They're like, so you think she's, like, your type? Like, you think she's... But this person is just making, like, cracker and cheese kind of commentary. They're like, either, like, really invested in the crackers and the cheese, and they're, like, just kind of, like, talking in between that to this person. Like, they're hearing this person talk. They're like, they're maybe even sitting in this, like, I'm hearing the shoulder lane of the aisle. I'm hearing that as well. Interesting. Okay, it could be at a wedding maybe even. Let's clear it. They're in, like, also, like, another room or another office. They're like, so what do you think? Like, you want to bring her home? This person's also maybe kind of drunk. They're like, you know, they're not really, I'm hearing tactile with the sentences. I'm hearing them with the Son of Pentacles. They're like, they're making this like facial expression. It's so interesting. They got this like eyeglass. I'm hearing that as well. They got this like cup of something. They're absorbed in their food. They must be a Taurus. Let's just be honest at this point. Okay, Son of Pentacles are right. Anyways, got Taurus on my rising, Taurus on my sun, Taurus on my Venus, Taurus on my moon. Does anybody have more of what she's having in the room over there? No, I need to know really what is she eating. This person's so distracted by all of the food that's going on here in this. I'm hearing in this hype. One second, hype. Hollywood budget film moment. I'm hearing that as well. Like this is some kind of event. Let's clear it. Oh wow, the phone is gonna die. 1 second. Did we say oh frog? Oh froglets. Little frogs. Oh no. Oh no, Panda got freaked out. 1 second. Yeah, someone's definitely drunk. Just tipping over stuff. Well, I think I should like talk to her. Yeah, you think that's a good idea? I'm hearing this like specifically. Yeah, I think like maybe we should both be there at the same time. This person's nervous. This person doesn't even know this person at the party. You guys, they literally don't know this person. Like, they just met this, like, cousin or something. They're both in this room eating these snacks. And now they're, like, I'm hearing frogs. I'm hearing frog legs. This came through in the Sagittarius reading. Now, for a number of you, this person is talking to this person about something, like, kind of important as they feel it. They're, like, offloading, like, all the drama even. They're, like, I need to make this really good impression on Rebecca. I'm hearing that as well. So this person's, like, they're, like, I think you need, this other person's watching. Okay, again. This, I'm hearing, it's, like, an older person maybe who just, like, they're really into the food thing. They're really into the snack thing at the party. That might be why they're there, but anyways, it's clear. I'm not going to get into his story. I'm hearing that with a higher font. Now, for a number of you, help? What's going on? Hello? Are we good with the buffering? Hello. Thank you, Letitia, for your dear donation. Now, and thank you for tuning in as well. For a number of you, I'm hearing Jamie. Okay, now, anyways, Jamie's back. This person going in and out of, like, I'm hearing also the story. Like, Anyways, so okay. So someone is really nervous, right? They're like, I want to make a good impression on Rebecca. Then there's this other individual in the room who's just like kind of there. It's like the rabbit on the side of the road, and like someone is like, they're just wishing them good luck. I'm here like in this way. They're not really involved. Okay, now, anyways, or at least intimately. Now, always take it as you will. Now, for a number of you, let's clear around. Who's to say that even the little hare rabbit does not play a pivotal role right in down the line? But anyways, okay, let's clear around now. I'm seeing that they do sort of play some sort of major function in the storyline, but in some way. But anyways, so I'm seeing like this person, they're sitting next to this person who's eating these snacks or whatever. They're very absorbed in that, and then it's like they're talking about the most important part, maybe even of this. I'm hearing of this film. Interesting. This could even be an audition. Anyways, and then this person who's really into the snack thing and all that. They're like, while they're talking about whatever this is, they're like, suddenly they get distracted by how this other person is eating their snack. And they're like, they're giving them commentary. Now, this could be a specific message. They're like, I think you need to put some honey on top of your cracker. It's like, that's not my focus right now. I don't need the honey. I'm good. I want her. I'm hearing that as well. The mother wants also to want me, to like me. Like it's really bizarre because I'm seeing these characters are totally they're on different wavelengths, like completely, like they don't, then they're openly, they maybe are just like, obviously, it's obvious that they're not, it's like, so what are we talking about? I'm hearing that as well, the mother wants. They literally they just met this person. I'm hearing Walter very strongly here. It could even be like a waiter who's giving someone advice, like on the date or something. Like they have no business in this really, but they're take it as well, but they're definitely watching also this couple, and they're like, so what do you think like she wants? It was like, let me tell you. Can you first give me some cheese though? But just pass it over here this way, the wine as well. Like they're obsessed with whatever this is on the table right now. Or Swords Reverse, it could be a metaphor, take it as you will. Maybe there's something about cultivation even here with the Town of Pentacles. Maybe they're just like part of the family. Even they have some sort of history here with the resources. Maybe the family's involved in land ownership, or whatever it is. They're eating grapes and cheese and chicken. I'm hearing that as well on the side of that. I don't know. Okay. I'm hearing grandpa. Okay. Now for a number of you, I'm here. What do you think? Like Felicia, do you think she's like on a fire engine truck, like going round and round through the town and like kind of just like telling history over and over? 1 second. What is that about? Oh, so this has to do with maybe someone's past. Well, Mother of Cups popping out right there. Falling on my lap. Someone's like, no, she's not really like that. I'm hearing Lego blocks, 4 cups, and the Mother of Cups. This person's like, no. But they're like, they're not getting, this is the type of person who watches like a movie and doesn't even really get frazzled at any part of the film. It's like they're just sitting there and it's like they're there for the popcorn. I mean, this is for a number of you. It could be a metaphor yet again, but, it's like, it's just, they're just listening to what you're saying, and they're like, all right, let's clear it. She's not like that, but they're not invested in also what they're communicating. Maybe, and that's not, not like in any kind of way. Everybody has their character, well, possibly. Maybe they do have a perspective, they just don't show it. Maybe, yep, that could be also the, whatever it is. And this person's like, all right, I gotta go. I'm hearing veranda. To the veranda, I'm hearing, is that like an outdoor, sort of like a, it's like an outdoor, like, it's like a balcony, okay. Like, I gotta go, okay. You've been great. They, like, smack the back of their collar. I'm hearing Chief Executive Officer. Father Cups. I'm hearing grapes and wine and cheese. Please, that's right. People are, like, kind of, like, making this little joke. Like, maybe it's a thing. They all know that this person's, like, super into, like, all of the... They're into, like, historical foods. I'm hearing that as well. They're like, that was, like, very much 1980s. Grape juice. I'm hearing that as well. Wine, grape juice, wine. I could feel the toes that crush these grapes. They're like very into it. They could be a Taurus, like through and through here with a Hierophant as well, anchoring all of this. Now they play some sort of pivotal role again. It's ironic though yet again, because like they're not really good at giving advice, maybe is what someone is perceiving. They're like, he's not really giving me like I'm hearing the man up advice that I'm seeking. Emperor Upright, 9 of Wands reverse. Like they're not really like, they're not really training me on anything. I'm hearing that as well. And it's like, yeah, the Hermit here, it could even be related to the past. Now for a number of you, it could be an example of maybe like some kind of figure. I'm hearing that in time as well with the Hierophant. Now I'm hearing age, time, whatever it is, the Hierophant. Now it's like, so I gotta kind of settle for my own best. I'm hearing that, okay, like, I'm not gonna get my answer from this person, so, like, I need to just focus on, like, my 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 person. I mean, this was like, they go to the bathroom, they're like, okay, you're all right. You're okay. They're like, you literally are gonna be good. They're giving themselves like self-talk prep. They're like, basically, I spent the last 30 years of my life, I'm hearing that as well, eating aged cheese and wine, and like literally talking to fickle Fred about his financial investigation. I'm hearing that. Okay, like this person in the middle of talking about what Felicia feels is like, by the way, my investigative bureau, they're maybe like a lawyer even, they're super like late to the game. I'm hearing that as well with certain things. I don't know what that's alluding to, but they're just like, I don't know, they keep talking about like the same sort of hyperbole thing. I'm hearing that with the hyperbole thing with the emperor. They're like, they talk about history stuff, like they get really into it. No judgment, history stuff. Nine of Wands upright, but I don't know. Are you getting the vibe? Do you know who this is? Now, for an overview, I'm hearing on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being, I totally know who this is. I took them to the motel last night. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know, take as you will. It's like a parent or a grandparent or something. I took them to Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'm hearing this for a number. Okay, chariot upright. Like, there's a family member. Now, yeah, like a history buff, like, but it's something about the way that I'm hearing late. They show up late. They're super slow. Now we have the Hermit, mirroring the Hierophant. In the Taurus reading, we're talking about something about the tortoise. Anyways, someone commented there, "Are you calling us tortoise? A tortoise? Okay." No, I'm just channeling. Okay. Okay, Hierophant and the Hermit. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe like people in the family, they kind of tell them like, they're sitting at the table, they're eating grapes slowly though as well. And that could be a metaphor yet again. If you think about grapes, like, well, raisins, right? You can, yeah, no, for number, this person also loves like explaining how things work. The things that no one really asked. Like, even a single thing about, it's not like people were wondering, like, hey, like, how does this work? Like, how do you make grape juice from, and they go into, like, the history, they go into the fabric of also the future of that statement. They're like, this is then going to lead to that. Maybe they're a financial, like, statement analyst. Hold on, 8 of Swords, 9 of Wands, but something, they work in some sector that is, like, really, as some may say it, kind of like outdated, maybe even religious with the Hierophant and the Hermit. It's like they recount the stories, also the first few contestants are like, they were the first. I'm hearing Abraham, I'm hearing that very strong with the Hermit, the Chariot, and again, no judgment, I don't know what's coming through here, right? It could be a metaphor, or it could be in a number of ways. Now, yet again, no judgment. So we have the Emperor and the Hierophant. Now, this is maybe a space where someone's like, well, I want to respect this, but like, anyways, so to this person, we're talking about Felicia and how she thinks that you said bye. So anyways, I think I'm losing touch with your question. Yeah. Maybe they're also just like really logical. They could have a lot of Virgo. They could have a lot of Taurus. They're like, I don't know. Is this like an 8-year thing? Like 8-year gap. They're not making the effort though. I'm hearing that as well to like really grasp the conversation. Like they could have a lot of Aries as well here with the Emperor in reverse over the Hierophant. Like maybe they had their business, they built their business out from the ground up. They're an entrepreneur maybe, and like, but it's something like even like a family owned business. Like they're not thinking in terms of like, how I'm hearing luck be a lady tonight. Like they're not really involved in also like the sundress. I'm hearing Sundance film thing. They're not in, let's clear it. Maybe someone wants to pitch something to this person and they're just like, I mean, it's all right. Anyways, do you have more cheese? I'm hearing this like specifically. That's their advice. Now this person's like, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. They don't say that to this person, but they're like, thank you. You've been like awesome. They like pat this person on the back. They're circulating at some kind of party. Now they go into the bathroom. They're talking to themselves now in the mirror. They're like, you need to move on from the fairy part of the tale of the talk. This is for a number of you. Someone's like, I need to get my shit together. I mean that as well. I can't just I'm hearing Pleiades. I can't be calling on the Pleiades every time I feel like I need to also please her parents. Interesting. Maybe this person's like something religious, maybe even for a number of you, like they were something about self-talking. I'm hearing self-talking in times of need. I'm hearing that maybe they're listening to some kind of podcast. They're like, I don't have time for this. They're at the party right then. Now the Chariot and the Hermit, I'm hearing, hurry, get a chair out. They like run out of the bathroom. Someone in the audience, I'm hearing that as well. They're like, they offer them like a chair to sit on. this person like, oh my god, okay, hello, I'm hearing hoopa. I'm hearing oppa. I think that's Greek. Now, for an overview, I'm hearing Charlie Brown. Their family is watching cartoons now. I'm hearing Lilith. Do you think, like, love means no or yes? Like, that's good timing. Impressed. I'm impressed. Okay, why? Because, like, they don't give a hot damn what history also tells them is appropriate. Interesting. So maybe this person decided last minute. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna let go of this whole, like, you should do it in this way. You should do it at that time. You should be this. You should be that kind of thing. I'm gonna ride out, and you know what? I will have a ray of light at my backside guiding me through this. So for a number of you, it's like, yeah, no, they went from wanting to perfectly portray this image and perfectly sort of prepare everything and strategize it to being like, you know what? I'm hearing to all who believe in nothing. Interesting. I'm here. I'm here with the chariot. They're like, kind of like a fool energy. Yeah, it's very interesting. Now, I mean, this has to do with religion, no question, for a number of you. Chariot, Father Swords, Nine of Wands. I'm hearing, okay, look, I mean, you're a very nice guy. Like, we like you for our daughter. I'm hearing those with the Hermit and the Eight of Swords. This is really that person's demeanor. They're just sit there, they're like, I mean, they're not they don't have that, they may not act on their reactions. Interesting. They may have like a Mars and Taurus in the second house. In the house of Taurus, maybe in the house of Virgo for a number of you. They might have Saturn conjunct their Mars on top of that. That's the sort of energy I'm feeling here. Pluto as well, maybe involved there somewhat. They get viscerally involved in certain conversations though, but they will always be calm throughout it. They may raise their voice like this, but they will not like become like frantic on rollerblades, roller skating through the room, like, you know, with a new radio show host and talk and all this. I don't know what that's going to, but anyways, let's clear the ground. Yeah, it could be maybe someone's perspective. Now let's pull all the cards here. Yeah, Daughter of Cups in reverse, Son of Pentacles in reverse. At a certain point though, this person's like, uh-oh, it's going all downhill right now. Two of Cups in reverse, Daughter of Cups. Maybe in terms of the perspective, they're like, I can't tell. Like, I'm at that point where I can't tell. I'm hearing they're Greek. I'm hearing this for a number of you. I can't tell, like, if they're good at this, or if I am good at this. Am I on higher ground here? Are they also like liking my human potential? I'm hearing that as well. Interesting. With the Mother of Wands. Now let's pull the cards here. We'll pull a card here for you, the days, Leo. Okay, I'm hearing Scorpio, very strong here. I'm looking at the moon. You might want to check out that reading. Let's see what comes through yet, though. Still here for you, and yeah, this is getting awkward. Oh god, no. Her grandpa is like giving me more wine, like he wants me to shut up or something. I don't know what's going on. Like, he keeps like shoving wine at me. Like, I don't know why he's doing that. I mean, it's like this person is getting a little bit like frantic. They're like, is this because they're trying to understand and interpret it. They're like, is that, and maybe in a logical way, they're like, is that a good thing? Is it a good sign that he's like giving me wine? Let's clear it. Or does he want me to just like wind down and then like close out the night with like a different tab? I'm hearing that as well. Some of you definitely, this could be something in a restaurant. Let's clear it. Son of Pentacles reverse on the 1st. Oh boy. Listen, you enter into the month. Well, this is the 15th actually. So we're reading on, right, the 15th, third verse. But you ride into the 15th here with a whole sort of plan. I will say it in that way. Like, you kind of have a vision. You kind of have also a lot of concerns when it comes to that. Eight of Swords in reverse, possibly for a number of you, where you're like, well, in terms of saying, like, there's so many factors that are related to the space potentially, and, like, they could all potentially go wrong. I'm hearing that as well, like, but I can't think of that. I'm hearing that when I'm on stage, Chariot upright. So for a number of you, yes, the love is much stronger than the fear here, is what I'm getting at, if at the end of the day, but they're almost like on par with one another. With you the Nine of Swords, the Chariot, kind of bobbing in and out of, weaving in and out of this sort of very strong sort of trance-like energy, even where we're like mesmerized, we're just following faith, and we're just sort of involved in the experience. Interesting. And then on this other sort of side of things, we have this very strong sort of need, as we might feel it, to understand and to extrapolate and to explain and to, like, you know, express like properly and appropriately, and like all these customs, and like, let's clear it. Yeah, no, it's like very interesting, because we literally are weaving with air energy, which relates to the logical intellectual mind, and very strong water energy. We trail in with the Son of Pentacles in reverse, earth energy. There's like this question of where the hell are we going? I'm hearing that as well with like all of this. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I'm hearing, does she want me or not? I'm hearing that as well. Four of Pentacles upright. Now, I'm seeing there are factors here, many factors. I'm hearing family. Many factors that are overlapping with one another that makes this seem very complicated. Like, this sensation of, I don't know, like, if it's also, like, my perspective that I feel is off, or is it their, I'm hearing Bebe. I think that's the name of a brand. Now, anyways, Three of Pentacles here. In the second week that we're reading on this, about the 22nd, we'll say, of October. Five of Pentacles upright. I'm hearing high five. This person's going around the table. They're talking to everyone in the family. They're just giving everyone a high five. Nine of Cups reverse. It could be metaphorical. This could be 5 years worth of time that maybe someone was kind of just getting to know someone's family. And again, maybe they were like in the friend zone. I'm seeing someone's like, I'm stuck in the friend zone. They live, it's like, you know, those roundabout, the circles, they're driving, you know, you got the island in the center, and it's like sometimes difficult, like challenging. How do I get out of the roundabout? So you're just going round and round. Now take it as you will. Six of Pentacles. There's something about someone's family, though. Either they also really, there's a history to the family. They really respect the family here. Lovers in reverse. These are Cups in reverse. Maybe some kind of, yes, absolutely, no questions. Like, there's some kind of custom in this space that's involved that it makes maybe also for this to get a little more complicated, possibly. You got the displaying of the devil right there. Yeah, so it's like it comes down to expectations as well. Someone really wants to impress someone and their family. I'm hearing Faith Ann, I'm hearing Ann Hill, Faith Hill, I'm hearing that as well. Six of Cups in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. It will come down to what we say about it, what we communicate. Thank you guys for tuning in. Love and light to you, Leo. The extended October 15th to November 15th is available now. I already did those readings. They're very interesting. Feel free to check them out if you do feel guided. It's available via the website alchemy.com. Again, thank you guys for your support. Love and light to you here. One more note here. Let's clear it. Someone, yeah, it comes down to maybe even some kind of proposal. Enjoy this period, Leo, and I'll see you guys soon.